Over 20 million people in the United States suffer from painful and often debilitating pain. Dr. James Harding is here with Tricor Wellness Center to help us and to help you and to help their patients get out of pain and get back to doing the things that they love and they want to do again, right? That's the whole key to it is.
That's the plan.
And you're helping them kind of pinpoint where the pain is coming from and how to diminish some of those symptoms in a very different way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, neuropathy in its simplest form is damage to the peripheral nerves. Peripheral nerves is the neural tissue that's furthest from the hand, furthest from the heart, which is usually the hands and the feet.
Is that typically where people will feel the pain?
Typically, yes.
Yeah.
Typically.
And then what is it caused by? Like how does is it from age or injury from working out or some sport?
It's a great question. There's 100 forms of why people have neuropathy.
Yeah.
Diabetes is a big one. Exposure to chemotherapy, radiation, Agent Orange, surgical traumas that don't go quite right, injuries to the back. There's idiopathic, which means that they don't know why they have it, but they have it. So all those can be the causes of neuropathy, but the symptoms are all pretty much the same.
Right. How can you differentiate the symptoms between that it's neuropathy and not like arthritis?
Great question.
Right.
So patients that typically have neuropathy will have burning, tingling, numbness, pins and needles, a loss of balance, sometimes coordination. It often feels like they're walking on marbles, or that their socks are stuffed between their toes.
Yeah.
It can be even as bad as that when they're sleeping, just the slight rubbing of their sheet over their feet can be very, very painful.
Really?
Yeah.
And with arthritis, you'd feel that more like in your joints, right?
There's some crossover, but when we do a sensory exam, we definitely
You're
differentiate.
able to differentiate because they can get confusing.
Yeah,
You're just like, why are you here? We can't treat you here.
Very confusing.
Or I always worry about people going to get treated for that. They think that it's arthritis,
right?
And you're getting steroid injections and things like that. And you probably have like a whole different way of approaching treating this. You'd like to first look at doing it without medication, correct?
We do. I mean, the history has shown that most patients with neuropathy are given, whether it's gabapentin, Cymbalta, Lyrica, and those things sometimes will mask the symptoms. But with neuropathy, it's progressive, it's degenerative, and it doesn't reverse itself. And so, left untreated, it just gets worse and worse, and you may not know it with taking medications.
If medication does not work, is it still treatable in some capacity?
Absolutely. I mean, we're treating it daily.
Yeah.
We're having great success with huge advancements in technology, lots of research. We have developed a very successful, natural way to get to the root of neuropathy without medications, without surgery, without injections.
Oh, that's great. I
Yeah.
feel like this time of year too, as it gets colder, right, we get all these aches and pains, and it's just sometimes difficult and overwhelming to figure out what is it.
Right.
It can be very overwhelming. So who is the best candidate for a treatment like this?
Patients that have experienced, the things we mentioned earlier, whether they've had chemotherapy, whether they're diabetic, isn't it definitive they have it or not, but usually it's a matter of not if, but when. And so if they've experienced any of those symptoms as far as the pins and needles, the numbness, the tingling, those are people that we'd want to see if they're a candidate for a treatment.
Right. And then how long does your treatment usually, is there a length of time or a number of treatments that you say this is an effective course of action?
And that's one of the questions that most people ask us. In general, 12 to 18 months to reverse neuropathy.
Wow.
What we're seeing, those that follow the treatment and do it really well, do it consistently, we're getting results much, much sooner, anywhere from
wonderful.
2 to 3 to 4 months. And again, like I said, we're seeing this every day. So to me, it's very exciting to have these patients that can't go to the grocery store, can't feel their gas pedal, they can't play with their grandkids, now taking their grandkids to the movies, working in the garden, the burning's gone, so it's very rewarding.
In hearing you say, this is reversible, right? That's the best news of all. Instead of just masking a symptom, being able to reverse it is so important for people.
It's huge.
That's huge hope. I know you have an offer just for our Great Day Live viewers, right?
We do, and because it is very confusing, what we're doing is for people that don't know where they're at, we're offering a free consult and exam.
It's a great start.
It's usually $249. We're doing it for free for the next amount. I think it's 25 people that call in and set that up.
Right. Dr. Harding, great to meet you and talk to you. Great discussion because I hear so many people talking about this and not knowing what it is. right? So to get started, I mean, the consult is going to be the key right there. To receive that in-depth consultation and exam for free, all you have to do is call the number on your screen at 502-861-7676. Mention that you saw Dr. Harding right here on Great Day Live, and you're going to be able to have that consult and that exam free.